Welcome to the Skirting Company tutorial video. In this video we will guide you through the installation process of our skirting kit designed specifically for RV and camper owners. Before we begin, let's provide a brief background on our company. The Skirting Company, based in Akron, Indiana, has been a trusted provider of high-quality RV skirting throughout the U.S. for many years. Our kits are carefully crafted to offer insulation, protection, and an aesthetically pleasing appearance to your RV, ensuring your comfort during the winter months. Let's take a look at what's included in our skirting kit. When you purchase our skirting kit, you will receive the following items: side panels, 8 feet long and 5 feet tall. Fifth wheel panel, 25 feet long and 10 feet tall. PVC catter track, 7 feet, 6.5 inches long, with 1-inch VHB tape pre-installed. Snap kit, trim lock, 2-foot strips of 2-inch wide Velcro, rivet gun, rivets and screws, hole punch, track cutter, spray bottle of 70% isopropyl alcohol, 3M primer 94, and a 7/64 inch drill bit. Additionally, you will need the following tools: screw gun, tape measure, number 2 Phillips bit, scissors, straight edge, paper towel, pencil, marker, hammer, side cuts, and a flat solid surface. Before we begin the installation process, it's important to determine the track location. Here are a few factors to consider. Here's an example of track placement. Keep in mind slide outs and other obstacles. You will need to change the level of the track to accommodate for slide outs, wheels, and stairs. Be mindful of trim and other obstacles, leaving 1 to 2 inches of room to feed the skirting panel into the track. Clean and prep the surface with isopropyl alcohol for track installation. Mark and cut the track according to your measurements. Apply the included primer 94 to the surface. Peel the red backing off the track and press the track on as the primer is nearly dry. All adhesive takes up to 48 hours to cure, but can vary depending on climate and conditions. Install screws, placing them 1 inch from each end with additional screws approximately every 22 inches. Now, let's prepare the snap studs and determine their locations. Add butyl tape to each snap stud. Place 3 snap studs on the slide-out slide wall and 1 snap stud where the skirting level changes. Pre-drill holes for snap stud installation. Install the snap studs securely. Remove any excess putty. It's time to install the panels, determine their locations, make cuts, and create overlap seams. Let's walk through the process step by step. Avoid ending panels on the slide-out sidewall. Leave a minimum of 6 inches on the sidewall. Account for a 3-inch overlap for each panel. Measure the desired length, adding 3 inches for the overlap seam. Mark the panel at the desired length. Cut the panel accordingly. Place the panel on a flat solid surface. Apply adhesive to the trim lock for the desired length. Install the trim lock, utilizing a hard surface. Cut the trim lock to fit. Install a rivet between the sew line using a hole punch and rivet gun. Create overlapping seams by cutting the cutter back 3 inches at the end of a panel and placing the tab behind the joining panel. Slide the panel into the track. To complete the panel installation, let's install the snap caps. Mark the panel for snap cap locations. Punch holes at the marked locations. Use a die, anvil, and hammer to install the snap caps securely. Now, reinstall panels on track and snap into place. If you have a fifth wheel, here's how to install the fifth wheel panel. Mark vertically from the door hinge. Mark the end of the track, leaving a 2-inch gap. Mark a straight line from the radius. Consider the wall seam and front cap seam when placing the front track. Clean, prep, and install track as previously described. Place a snap stud at the corner. Install 3 snap studs along the panel edge. It's recommended to have 2 people for this step. Unfold and roll the bottom of the panel. Install the panel in the front track first, ensuring it is flush with the door side. Fit the panel tightly without any slack. Let's continue the process by marking the fifth wheel panel, removing it temporarily, cutting off excess length, and closing cut edge with trim lock. Installing snap caps, and reinstalling the panel. Mark the locations for snap caps on the panel. Mark excess panel length to be cut. Reverse the installation process to remove the panel. Cut the panel according to your marked measurements. Apply adhesive to the trim lock. Add trim lock to top and bottom of the panel. Install rivets between the sew lines using a hole punch and rivet gun. Install opposing rivets at the same sew line. Punch holes at the marked locations on the panel. Use a die, anvil, and hammer to install the snap caps securely. Reverse the panel removal process to reinstall the panel securely. To complete installation, snap panel into place. Next, let's determine the location and install Velcro at the seams. Apply primer 94 to the surface. Peel the backing off of the Velcro and place where panels overlap. Add pressure throughout until secure. Rivets and tools are provided to further secure the Velcro. Use the hole punch, establish 3 equally spaced holes through the panel and Velcro. Top, middle, and bottom. Once the installation is complete, it's important to number the panels, tuck under the corners of slide-outs, and secure the skirting to the ground. Start numbering at the front door side. Continue numbering all the way around the RV. Tuck under the corners of slide-outs for a neat appearance. Use sandbags, lumber, or brick pavers to secure the skirting to the ground. For optimal stability, we suggest using 1 sandbag per panel and 5 sandbags per fifth wheel panel. Keep in mind the wind factor in your area when selecting weights. When it's time to remove the skirting, start by separating the Velcro. Unsnap the skirting. Slide the panels out of the track. Use Dawn soap to clean the skirting. Allow the skirting to dry fully before folding. Fold the skirting in a way that suits your desired storage area. Remember, fewer folds are better to help the material compress. Store the skirting in a dry location to avoid moisture damage. We hope this tutorial has been helpful in guiding you through the installation process of our skirting kit. However, we understand that every RV is unique, so if you have any questions or need further assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to our knowledgeable team. Stay cozy this winter with the Skirting Company.